Hey guys, today on the Vincent Family Homestead, we're going to talk about what's on everybody's mind these days. That's COVID-19 and how we're dealing with it here. Stay tuned. Alright guys, how's it? Hope everybody's doing well. We thought we would do a little video to explain our absence from YouTube over the last, Samuel's talking in the background, over the last several weeks. We've had several health issues, but I think the first one is, and the biggest one is for the last week we've been dealing with COVID-19, the thing that everybody I think has been afraid of. So we thought we'd do a little video to talk about what we've been experiencing, what we've kind of done about it. I'll say this to begin with, we're not doctors, and anything we tell you that we've done, just what we've done. If you get COVID or you feel like you got it, go see your doctor and do what you need to do for you. But so I guess maybe a couple weeks ago then, Valerie started, all right. Valerie started getting headaches. Then by the Friday of that week, she had really bad body aches. It was very painful. And then
kind of like growing pains, like what growing pains feel like in your legs, but pretty much in like my wrist and the neck and the lower back, just pretty much all over. It felt like I had been hit by a truck.
So she felt that. Then she kind of got like, sinusy, something that, symptoms that might resemble head cold. And honestly, we just didn't feel like it was COVID because we hadn't been exposed to anybody to get COVID. So we just couldn't figure out where she would have got it from. But anyway, Monday she went ahead and got a test just to be sure. And Monday night, while I was at school, I got a message just saying my test came back positive. So at this point, I had no symptoms, and
I was really even surprised that it came back positive because it didn't feel like anything more than like a sinus cold or something. I mean, except for the extreme body aches that one day.
Yeah, the body aches early on at that time.
And the fatigue. I was really just give out. Just no energy whatsoever. But other than that, it wasn't anything more than just like a common cold.
And I thought she may have had a sinus infection because it's allergy season.
Yeah.
I'm already taking allergy pills for fall allergies, so we thought maybe it's a sinus infection. I was very shocked that it was actually COVID. But then by the time I got home, she had already started losing her taste, lost her smell.
Yeah. And then Sunday, I lost my taste and smell. I couldn't taste or smell anything. And I still am like that. I still can't taste or smell anything.
Still can't really taste any food or smell.
The weirdest thing.
But once she got that symptom, I went from, it's probably a sinus infection to, I think you probably got COVID, and the test actually confirmed it. So I went ahead and she got the rapid test, I got the PCR test, takes 24 to 48 hours just to get a better test. Also I work at a school, DYS facility, so I want to be sure, what their exposure was. So I didn't think I had anything because I had absolutely no symptoms. And I was very shocked on Tuesday to pull up my test, and I was positive for COVID as well. So that's been about, well, as of today, that's been a week ago, 7 days ago. And I've only had gastrointestinal, that's the scientific name for it. Had to go to the bathroom a lot. But that's the only, and that was only for about 24 hours. And other than that, I wouldn't know my symptoms. I wouldn't know the difference between this or if I had allergies. And if I hadn't have taken the test and she hadn't have tested positive and had symptoms, I wouldn't really know that I had COVID at all. I have a very mild case of it. So between the two of us, that's what we've been dealing with. At first, we were really concerned, because we just don't know how different people are reacting. So there's such a variety of how people reacted to very, very mild symptoms to people who have lost their life. So you just don't know how you're going to react. I have, from the beginning, thought, and again, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a guy thinking, I think there has to be a genetic component to how this affects people. So yeah, so we knew that people had various responses to it, so we're kind of nervous about what's going to happen. Say from the beginning, I thought there's probably a genetic component to it that we don't know yet. So most of the people in my family and her family have had it, have not had major severe problems. Her mother's had to go. She had pneumonia, but
my mom was the most intense.
The most intense, and she recovered.
Yeah,
so, and I was concerned about that. I was concerned about the pneumonia. So, a couple of things we did right away, and we've been doing this for a while. Anytime somebody gets sick, we immediately start taking zinc. Zinc has been known to shorten viral, the life of a virus and a lot of different viruses. So we do that. Then along with that, we started taking vitamin D3, and we also started taking vitamin C, making sure we get plenty of rest, but also to try to stay active, because I think that's the key that I personally seen with people that have kind of stayed as active as they can, don't seem to develop the pneumonia, which is, I think, one of the most dangerous things that I see is happening if people develop pneumonia. So we were concerned about that. We try to stay very hydrated. We're drinking water more like we're drinking medicine, just drinking lots and lots and lots of water. So that's what we've done. I would say, you think you're feeling better now?
I do. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I still don't have my taste and smell, I would think I'm fine, really, to be truthful. Every once in a while, I still have a congested cough, but it's very rare. It's like, I feel like I need to clear my throat, and I clear it, and you can hear I still have congestion in there, but it's only every so often, and it's more so at night, and that probably has to do with me laying down, but other than that, and the no taste or smell still, I feel fine. I actually would hope that in the next 2 or 3 days, I could go get tested and it'd be negative, But with me still not having my taste and smell and having the congested cough a little, I'm pretty sure it would probably still say positive.
Yeah, so that's what we're waiting on now to finally kind of get to the point.
Just get rid of this last, whatever this is,
And then go get those negative tests.
Right.
I have people, my mom and dad live close to us, and he's just had open heart surgery. So we have people, and my grandfather and my grandmother are also susceptible, so we've been very careful to isolate ourselves, stay here, and for their sakes. But
we went for a drive yesterday.
Yeah, isolation drive. If you do get this stuff and you experience what we experienced after about. See, the funny thing is we're dealing with COVID now. Actually, back in August 18th, I ended up hurting my back, or I guess my back or my leg, either one, and I ended up putting a lot of trauma in my leg, had sciatica. I mean, I couldn't walk for about a week and a half, other than maybe just a few steps without being in tremendous pain. Couldn't sleep for about a week and a half. That was even worse. So got over that. So I was grounded for a week and a half. Then getting over that, we ended up with COVID. So we've been in the house for about a month now. So we're stir crazy. So yesterday, We locked ourselves in the van, quarantine safe van, nobody in the van but us, and we just drove. We didn't get out, we didn't interact with the public, we just drove as far as the gas tank would take us, and it felt good to get out and about and see, but that's about the limit of our exposure. Thankfully, we felt good enough today to get out and be able to start doing some. Of course, you got to do some of the chores you have to do. All right. So some people may be wondering about the kids. So far, they haven't shown any. Either they haven't shown any symptoms, or it's possible they may have been who we got it from, because they had a little bit of a sinusy head cold like things that we just thought was, school had started, around other kids, and maybe they had just picked it up from there. So it could be, but either way, they've done pretty well. As you can see, they're pretty healthy. Now they're stir crazy as well.
Yeah.
Anna can't go.
Stuck with us.
Anna can't go see Nemo or Kamir or anybody else, and
Yeah, she says she can't go to school.
can't go to school. She hates that. Sam, they like to get outside and play, and so of course we've been able to do that a bit more here lately. Sam falls off the porch. But they're doing well. They're doing well, and I haven't had a lot of. You always have when you're talking about your kids and a virus you don't know about. You're always a little concerned about what's going to happen. So, yeah, we were a little concerned, but also the history of this virus hasn't really been really tough on kids. So, but they've been well. Overall, I think we're recovering, and we're glad to get back to our homesteading life and the things we're doing.
Yes.
I think one of the things with the leg pain that we've experienced in this, it makes me thankful for my health. It makes me thankful for being able to get out and do things that I want to do. It makes me compassionate maybe for people that can't do those things on a regular basis, on a lifetime basis. So that's something definitely to be thoughtful of. But that's just a little bit of a report where we're at. Hopefully next video will be about us doing some more homesteading things. We were supposed to get a goat. Haven't been able to do it because I haven't been able to build the goat house, set the electric fence up. Maybe, not making any promises, but maybe the next time we do a video, we'll be showing you guys about the new goat we brought and some of that stuff. Fall's coming in.
Feels good.
It feels good, but I'm concerned because, we heat our house totally with wood heat, so we've got to get ready for that. We've got plenty of wood cut, but we've got to do the inspections and everything on our wood heater, make sure it's ready to go. But fall's coming in, seasons are changing, looking forward to that. So hope you guys are well, stay well, be careful, and if you do, like I said, my advice, I'm not a doctor, if you do have symptoms, go get checked out, be aware of it, be proactive. I think one of the things people do maybe is they wait until they're so sick by the time they go to the doctor, they're already kind of behind, so I'd be very proactive. If we had seen any indication that she was developing breathing trouble, or me myself, we would not have hesitated to go to a doctor and got right on it. We wouldn't have waited very long at all. So I would advise everybody do the same thing. Be very proactive, take care of yourself, and hopefully to see you good soon with better news and less stressful topic than COVID-19. Well, God bless you guys, and we'll talk to you later.